Good day to you. I hope I find you well. In this video, I'd like to share with you the application that we developed using Python, Flask, and HTML. So we basically used Python for the backend and then we used HTML for the frontend. So I'll give you a walkthrough of how the application works. So basically we used machine learning algorithms for the training of data in such a way that a user is being prompted in this application is going to be prompted to enter symptoms, and then we'll predict the disease that is related to the symptoms that the user is entered in the form. So to the left hand side we have the form, and we have given it quite a large range. That is, the user is actually asked to input at least 14, at most 17 symptoms to say. And then to the right hand side we've got reference numbers. That is, each and every symptom has been given a reference number. So instead of entering the itching part, like entering the word itching, you can simply enter a 1, and instead of entering continuous sneezing, you can simply enter a 3 at the symptoms form. So after entering the symptoms, of course you will not have all the symptoms. You have only a few, so you have to fill all the other empty spaces from the form with zeros or with negative ones, so that when you press the predict button here, so that you can see the kind of disease that you're ailing from, you will get something that is even more accurate. Okay, so without further ado, I would like to demonstrate how this application works. So let's see what we are going to have if we start by entering a chain of ones and then zeros. Okay, so I'll press ones and then zeros and see what we have. So basically 1 meaning itching, and then zeros meaning that we do not have any other symptoms. In this case, the patient is only one symptom, which is itching. You're about to find out what really is the disease that this patient is suffering from. Yes, I'm about to complete. So I will be providing the links as well to the GitHub file, the links to Heroku, and the links to the Google Colab file in the description below. And press predict. Let's see what we have. Exactly. There we have. So we have a disease here that has been picked up by the machine learning algorithm here. So if you want to predict again, let's say this is a system that can be used in a hospital, and another patient comes and they want to predict again, simply press the predict again button, and it refreshes the form and allows you to re-predict another disease according to the symptoms. So what happens if we put a chain of zeros this time? And then let's just put random numbers and see what our system here, our machine learning algorithm, can pick up. So put zeros and then put a 2, a 1. Oh, let's try a negative 1 this time, and then 1, etc. So we're just inputting random numbers, and let's just put a chain of zeros. There we go. So after putting a chain of zeros, I'd like to see the kind of disease that this patient is ailing from. And press predict, and then we have it. We have jaundice. Okay, so it's not always the case that a patient can come and then have all the symptoms, or some of these symptoms that we have actually contradict each other. They say we have weight loss and weight gain, right? Here, weight gain, and then we also have weight loss. Whereas weight loss must be having weight loss somewhere here. Okay, so those kinds of symptoms kind of contradict each other, and there's no way he's weight loss right here, and there's no way that you can suffer from weight loss and weight gain at the same time. So I will try and put those in our form right here. So I'll be just putting the values that actually contradict each other, and then we see what we have in the end. Say 14, which is cough. Let's say 21, which is yellowish skin. Use 25, which is cramps. So imagine having all these symptoms at once. It's something that, realistically speaking, we wouldn't expect to find on a patient. So let's see if our model is actually going to pick this up. And as well, I'm going to add what I've mentioned before: weight gain, which is 26, symptom 9, and then weight loss also on symptom 5, which is referenced to cough. So each and every disease, instead of entering the whole word, since word differ from say hospital to hospital or from persona to persona, that is for the persona who want to use this system individually or personally. So if we trained this model in such a way that it will be universal, that's why I had to put a list and then reference each and every disease with a number. So instead of entering all the words, you simply need to enter a number only. And so I'll enter 35 this time and enter 34. After 34, enter 30. And let's see if the machine learning algorithm is going to pick something from these kind of symptoms. Then we press predict, and let's see. This is not found, exactly what we were looking for. So basically it's the application that has been used. We used real life symptoms and then diseases as well to predict um, different diseases that people suffer from. So this can be used in hospitals, it can be used individually, it can be a doctor. You can of course enter quite a number of symptoms, and before you even visit the hospital you have an idea of what you're actually suffering from. So this is basically how the application works. So thank you, and I hope you've enjoyed the video. The links to the GitHub and the Heroku, because we hosted this on Heroku, will be provided in the description below, and as well as the Google Colab file, for we developed this using Google Collaboratory, will be provided in the description below. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.